Welcome to Center Computer and Application Setting. Today I'm going to teach about browser, how to use browser. There are different types of browsers for navigation. I'm going to use Google Chrome to teach about this today, but this session is for all browsers. Okay, Edge, Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera, okay, and other browsers. But I'm going to teach using Chrome browser. When you have a new system, it comes with a particular default browser. In the case of Windows have Microsoft Edge as default browser that comes with the system. In the case of Apple, excuse me, Apple has Safari as default browser that comes with the system. So I'm using Windows for this station today. If you have Windows system, it comes with, as I said, Edge, Microsoft Edge browser. And you're going to install other browsers for browsing because sometimes some people may prefer other browser than Microsoft Edge, which in my area, I prefer Google Chrome. To be honest, I prefer Google Chrome to browse with, but you can choose any other browser. But if you have multiple browsers with your system, it's better for you. It depends on what you want to do, and whatever you want to do, you need to have multiple browsers for different browsing experience. Okay, so we're going to be teaching using Google Chrome browser today. And what is browser? Browser is a software application used to access, retrieve, and display information from a wide web, acting as a bridge between the user and the web server. It translates codes, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, you may not know these things, but the browser helps you to browse and get information of whatever you need, okay, online. So when you have your system that comes with a particular browser like Edge on Windows, you install Chrome, you install Firefox, you install Safari, you install Opera as well. Okay, so when you have Chrome installed, I'm using Chrome for this station today, you're not going to have to be seeing all these tabs here. They're going to be there. What I'm going to be seeing is Welcome tab. A Welcome tab is what you're going to be seeing. Now, it's only when you begin to browse, you browse a particular website, you're going to be seeing all these tabs here. For example, I click on New tab. Clicking on a new tab, you come above here, you can see this plus icon. You click on it, it gives you a new tab. When it gives you a new tab, you have options to type the address of URL of which you want to go to. For example, let's say I'm going to Outlook. Okay, if I type Outlook, it gives me, this is Outlook. I click on it. And if I browse, I go down, I can see different website of Outlook and depends on what I need for. Okay, this is Google Play, creating email accounts, and default search engine is Google. You can say that Google is the default search engine, or else you can come here, because when you type at the address bar, this address bar, Outlook, you're going to come up with this, and now you can see the text you typed at the address bar here, meaning that this is actually where you type your search. Okay, this is actually where you type your search, except if you have the right address, web address of the particular website, you can type it here. But in most cases, you type the name of the application you are looking for here. It comes out with different websites of that particular company you are searching for. Okay, right, now you're going to choose which one you want among them, and you click on it to open. So in this case, Google is default web browser. You can choose other default web browser when you go to setting. This is teaching for the next time. I'm going to teach you full settings of browser on how you're going to customize your browser and choose the settings to the way it's convenient of your own convenience. So I'm going to teach that in next video. So this is how you're going to use your browser. Now I click on Outlook. Okay, it's opening Outlook now. You can see the icon of Outlook is there. That makes a tab. Okay, that makes a tab. So any website I want to search, I click on this plus icon here and I search for that website, typing in here the actual name, and it comes up with different website of that particular company, and I click on the particular one that I need. So that is how the tabs are going to be multiplying here. Okay, so these tabs, it comes to a point where you're going to have a lot of tabs open, and when you have a lot of tabs open, you're going to become congested, and it will come to the situation where you need to be scrolling and looking for a particular tab that you need. So in this situation, if you want to minimize the number of tabs that are open, you can right-click on this Outlook. You can click on this, add tab to a group. If you click add tab to a group, okay, it has grouped this tab now. So any other tab that you open, you want to add it to this group, it will be added to the group. Okay, so that means you can have about 10 different tabs on one group. You're going to minimize the number of tabs we have here, but I do not search because I don't need it. But this is to let you know how you're going to regroup your tabs so that you're going to have a lot of space. Okay, you're not going to be scrolling looking for a particular website that you need. Okay, because you get a time where you have a lot of tabs that are open. Okay, and one thing I'm going to let you know is once you have a lot of tabs open here and there are too many and you're not using all of them, you don't have to leave it open all the time. When you have a lot of tabs open, you're going to slow down your system. Your memory is going to have excess work to do. So you close the tabs that are not relevant to you. The ones you are not using, or you have used it and you don't need it any longer, you click on it and click on this cross icon and sign and close it. Okay, and close it. So now if you have minimum of tabs open, you're going to help your system to work faster, right? Except when you need those apps on, because I'm going to using them at the time. So, and at the same time, you can click and bookmark an app, a website. Okay, I made a video of how to gonna bookmark your website, so that when next you need it, you're going to go there and get it. You're not gonna begin to search about it again. So go through my videos. You see bookmark, how to bookmark video, and you're gonna go through that video, be able to understand how to bookmark your videos. So now, one thing I want to let you know about websites is there are websites that are not secure to visit. So when you want to know a secure website to visit, you click on here, view site information. Okay. Connection is secure. You can see this, connection is secure. It tells you that this website is secured. There are some websites that doesn't have this padlock here. They're not secure websites. So be very careful of the website you're going to visit. Okay, some websites are not secured, and whereby if you are browsing those websites, they may be taking some information from your system where you don't know that, because you don't know how all these things work. Okay, it works on the ground. So any website you are visiting, make sure that that website is a secured website, so you're not going to fall into the hands of bad ones. Okay, so this is where the bookmarks are going to reside when you bookmark a particular website. And I'm going to be teaching you how to customize the look of your browser. For example, if you click on this icon above here, more tools, customization. you can see customization here. Or else, the other way to access customization is when you click on new open new app. You can click here, down here, customization, customize Chrome. You can change the color to some. You can see the color has changed. You can change the size of your need. I'm going to make a special video about customization because a lot you have to customize on Chrome. Okay, so if you want to make a search, you type your search here, whatever you need. If you have the direct web address of that particular site, you type it here. Okay, but if you don't have the particular address, you type the name of the website here. You're going to come out with different type of the number of websites that link to that particular name. You're going to choose the particular one you want and access to it. This is how you manage your browser. But the most important thing you have to take as a note is that do not open a lot of tabs. Okay, for example, I'm going to show you how to open a different window from tabs. For example, this is a new tab, right? You click on it, you drag it out. Now a different window is open on its own, so which means you have two different windows of this particular account. If you can see this and this. This one contains multiple tabs, while this one contains only a single tab. Okay, so in case if you want to separate a particular website so that you're going to be more decent to you when you're working on a particular when you're working on it. Okay, so you don't have to have all of them lined here, so you separate it from them, but it's not so much needed to open different type of windows. You can maintain browser tabs, and anyone you do not need, you close it. Okay, so if you want to add it to the tabs that are already open here, you come and shoot up. A space is going to be created for it. Now it's right in there. Okay, so this is how you manage your browser. If you want to close all these tabs, you click on this cross icon here. It's going to close anyone you want to close. Okay, so this is how you manage it. I will make more videos to explain to you how you're going to manage and setting of the browsers in different type of browsers, Edge, Microsoft, Edge, and Chrome, Firefox, Safari, etc., etc. I'll be doing different videos on these particular browsers, even though they're related, but there are little differences in how to manage them. So this is how you handle your browser and make searches of anything, any website you want to go through in your browser. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I'll be able to bring more of this in the future. Thank you.